Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Okay, looks like I got some Oreo Pop-Tarts still on my lip. Okay, I think I got it. Anyways, sorry about that. Anyways, so I just finished watching The Bold Type season 5 for the second time. One, because I watched it like last year. Yeah, last year. And I love the show. And this season, even though it was cut short, because it was the final season, I liked it a lot. One, the reason why I didn't do a review last year was, one, because I thought there was gonna be like 10 episodes, which is fine. And two, I kind of wanted more, to be honest. And I just didn't feel like it was the right time to do a review right away because I wanted so much more storylines and whatnot. So, yeah, that's that. Anyways, the season is a very compelling season because, one, it has to deal with self-love after a breakup. Being who you are meant to be. And knowing who you are meant to be, whether it is an editor or a writer, knowing who you are on your path of this messed up, cruel, sexist, imperfect world that we've lived in since we were born, if that makes sense. And knowing that when you think you're ready to go on to the next relationship, and realizing, oh, you know what? I'm not ready, but I am ready now, can be a difficult process. Trust me, I know. I've done that multiple times, and I still do that. Like, I question whether the person I'm talking to one person the next or another person another minute. I question myself. Am I truly ready for this or am I not? You know, we get in a cycle of our heads, you know? And when we get into that like mental cycle of, am I ready? No. I'm ready. Maybe so. I don't know. Let's pump the brakes, It happens to the best of us. And that's another thing about why I love movies and TV shows, is because we can see ourselves in the shows we watch, the movies we watch. And if we truly get into the nitty-gritty of it all, if we dig deep in the script, the screenplay, the scene, the emotional connection, the emotional standpoint, we can see, oh, that person that we are watching on that screen, in that scene, in that moment, is us as a viewer, as a moviegoer, as a show watcher, or something like that. Knowing who we are and who we are meant to be as a people, as a species, as a alien race in the vast universe, is a great thing. And being vulnerable on who we let see our scars, our emotional scars, our visible scars, our scars that we hide from other people. Whether we uncover our traumas and scars, it is nice to have someone there who can witness and see our scars for what they were and the stories that they tell. Because everybody's got scars. And I like that from Jane in this season, because she was emotional vulnerable. And with Sutton, it was more I'm gonna show my vulnerable by doing what I know what to do. What I was taught to do was drink your pain away, which I get it. I get it. I grew up with a pretty unstable parent myself, so I get it. When we are raised a certain way, it is easy to think back to how we were raised as a child, as a kid, and think, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I was taught was the right way to do, was the right way to cope with my emotions, my feelings, And sometimes drinking is the best way to go about it. Not saying that it is, but for some people it is. And whatnot, you know? And this show can open your eyes to so much things, to so many things. Like, what do you do when you have feelings for a coworker or a boss, you know? Or something similar. Like, what do you do when you want to pursue a relationship with a boss or a coworker, but you're afraid of or an employee, but you want to do things the right way instead of just throwing caution to the wind and say, you know what? If it goes to HR, it goes to HR, you know? And you gotta weigh the pros and cons between handling things with a coworker in a romantic setting versus handling things with a coworker or an employee or a boss in a professional way. And sometimes things those two things can overlap and fuse together, because when you have romantic feelings and you're working a professional job, sometimes those professional and romantic feelings do collide. And it happens. It literally happens. And sometimes we don't always go about it the right way. Or sometimes we don't think sometimes we do go about it the right way. And is that perfect? No. Working with someone that you have feelings for, whether you admit it or deny it or want to keep it bottled in, can and will always come out. Whether you or we want to admit it to ourselves or the world, that's up to you. That's up to any of us. That's up to all of us to decide what is right for us as a person, as a working people. You know, and sometimes things aren't always black and white. Sometimes they're 50 shades of gray. And no, I don't mean the god-awful movies or the weird book or the book that it's based, or the trilogy it is based off of. No, I mean there's so many things that it's 50 shades of every color. And sometimes they blend. And when we have colors that blend, we tend to walk that line into the sunset of death. I don't know if that makes sense, but it is what it is. I mean, why when you watch this show, you can see, like, question yourself. So, am I living my life for me or someone else? Am I living my life the way I perceive living my life? The way my parents want me to live my life? Or the person I am currently dating or talking to, am I projecting myself onto them for them, or am I projecting myself the way my parents and my family wants to live, how they want me to live my life? Or am I living my life the way I am? And sometimes we don't know. We really don't know. Until it's too late, or till the timing is right for us, you know? But hey. Season 5 of The Bold Type was and is a great season. If you want that, if you want to open your eyes and open your mind to learning how we act as how we live as a people, because we all live to make the world a better place, don't we? Or at least we try to. You know, but hey. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye. Off to watching Moon Knight. Because, yeah, I need to get that episode by episode review done and out, because, yeah. Oh, and by the way, I love Moon Knight. And there will be an episode there will be an impression video soon after that. So stay tuned for those two things and whatnot. So yeah. Anyways, once again, that's all I have for you guys so far. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye.